All right, we're moving Eva out of her rental before she gets evicted. Also, how your kids gonna grow up in that house when you're moving to Dallas for the Ricky Smiley morning show? I guess you could rent it out. Y'all like the beard? I think I'm gonna keep it for a little while. Meanwhile, across town, we have Eva and Candy at Maison Ditch. Maison Ditch. Candy letting her know Todd let her have it. Tommy Pickles ain't let you have it. He just called you on your bullshit. Candy and this bragging about this nude scene, sex scene. Y'all are swingers. It's not that big of a deal. He didn't have time to come to set and watch. Oh, that's right. No, he had to watch the kids. Candy's like, look, I gotta pay the cost to be the boss. I'm taking care of Akbar, I'm taking care of my family, taking care of Heifer Joyce. Then she got the businesses. Yeah, she got a lot of people on payroll. Kenya sure does have on a Smurfette blue shirt, be shorty. La 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 la. You know what? She may have on a Smurfette color, but she's still Gargamel. Just terrorizing the people. I cannot believe I am agreeing with Kenya. I can't believe I'm about to agree with Kenya. You have the money, Candy, and how often does, the whole new family come around and a new love come around? Like, you could stay home. Your money makes money. Like, you don't have to work. You can put your money to work for you. Hire a couple more people. Kenya said, look, I can't give you much marital advice, but you don't want to end up like me. So keep your man, if you can. Because I couldn't, and he wouldn't. Kenya, when did y'all literally have everything? When you was hiding your wedding? Cause he wasn't fucking with you 3 seasons ago. He wasn't really fucking with you when you was pregnant. So when was this everything? This perfect union, this love? Cause I don't even think he liked you as an acquaintance. I think he would try to avoid saying hi to you. Kenya always gotta kick somebody out. Candy says, let me get on before Todd get mad. And Kenya said, oh no, I'm kicking you out. Any chance she gets to kick somebody out, that's probably why your marriage ain't shit. You probably kicked Mark out of the bedroom, out of the house, and people don't play that. The music in this episode is terrible. Cynthia, your ass is big, but it's properly proportioned. Like, it doesn't look bad. It just looks, you just look like a grown woman. It's hip, it's curved. That's curve. Please, I'm gay and I can still see that's an A+ ass. I ain't mad at it. But Mel's hair. No, Mel's hair, I'm furious with. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's like yarn gone crazy. It looked like it stank. So Mel and Cynthia are trying to run this wine cellar, and it's doing okay, but they trying to get people in the week, but they closed on Wednesday. Mel want to stay closed on Wednesday and probably closed on Tuesday. She's like, I need a weekend. Shit. Now, how are you going to do a meet and greet at your wine cellar when you living in LA? And you only in Atlanta to shoot at this point. That's some Tinsley Mortimer shit. Now, I don't know if that's going to work out. Oh, Noelle's trying to be an actress. Okay. I agree. If Noelle is not ready for college, she shouldn't be there. And I love what Cynthia said. It's not going anywhere. She's what, 19, 20? Let her live a little. Really figure out what she wants to do before you invest in that degree. How many of us wish they had done that? How many? She's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I ain't gonna give up my house. We're gonna have to figure this bi-coastal thing out for a minute because I'm keeping Lake Bailey. I understand there is nothing like having keys and nobody can tell you to leave. Ain't nothing like it. Ain't no place like home. And speaking of which, I know you've noticed I'm not in the Hamptons anymore. Well, from the streets of New York all the way out to Vegas, it doesn't matter if you're rich or semi-famous because you can't get someone pregnant in the anus. Oh my God, be more shorty, you ain't shit. Y'all gotta come into the Instagram chat because we be watching this live. And Be More ain't shit. She gonna say Cynthia has many businesses. The wine cellar, the bags and glasses, the Bailey modeling. Girl, you took it all the way back to the Bailey Failing Agency. Girl, none of those businesses are successful, righty, kitty? And when you think about it, they're really more concepts than actual design. than actual businesses. Because like I did see those little eyewear and bags at BravoCon, but they were dusty and no one was purchasing them. But Cynthia was nice. Just, them bags, honey, we can't with that. Yes, failed ventures. Oh, God, now we got Portia, her snail, and her baby. At least her baby was smart enough to turn from the camera. She was like, I don't want to look at his ass. Cynthia trying to hold on to the coins that Peter didn't run through. What little she has left before she fled that bad investment of a marriage. Oh, God, what is this? The long distance relationship episode? Because now we got Portia and Dennis arguing about this damn house. I forgot about it. I just thought he would have been happy to live somewhere free, but he's still whining about not living in the city. Dennis said, I ain't moving. I'm sorry, I ain't moving. I ain't dragging all my shit out here to the boonies. Oh, Portia put his shit out, and so he was like, look, okay, all right, we ain't doing this again. You got a little Kenya in you. You be like, get out. Okay, now Dennis brings up the wedding. Y'all don't even know where you want to live. You can't even solve that, but you want to get married? Child, I don't know. I can see it for Cynthia and Mike. Because really their careers are going to keep them on different coasts. And they're like mid-career right now, getting that high check. Ain't nobody giving that up. They're going to make it work. As long as what's-his-name don't start cheating in public. Oh, he doesn't even want to plan a wedding? I think he backing out. He gonna say, you want a wedding for what? I agree. I think with him, he was expecting her to let him cheat in peace, and it wasn't peaceful, and now he's rethinking like, okay, I know I'm a cheat again. I know it. So, is it really worth it to move all the way back in knowing I'm gonna just have to pay movers again? That shit's too expensive, not for 2 hours. He just said, we don't have no friends. We not gonna do no wedding. What the hell? I done seen her with a couple of friends. We done seen, well, you see, you don't have any friends. All you have are jump-offs and strumpets, harlots and harpers. Now this is kind of interesting. This is actually interesting. Dennis said, I don't want to pay for people's plates who really don't care about what's going on. And I understand it because like a lot of people that was dogging you, saying a whole bunch of shit now gonna be, yay, black love at your wedding. And it's a little fake as fuck. I could see not wanting the pomp, the circumstance, it's gonna be a whole bunch of Roa shit. They're gonna have confessionals about his, it's gonna be a wedding for the show and not a wedding because we're in love. So that's true too. Deanne in the chat said Dennis has someone else. He said you just pay for the wedding then. Well, I mean, Bravo's paying for the wedding if we're going to be honest. Now he bringing up the prenup. He like, well, while we're arguing, let's go on and bring up another sore spot. Portia mad. She like, you ain't even getting a cookie. But, Portia, you definitely did say yours is yours. So what's wrong with that? Like, you make money. You could have some child support in there, but you could rent your house out, move to the city, and then, you could still keep it. Oh, Lord, how the hell did Nene's song get on Bravo on a, scene change? How did Nene, I was like, I've heard this before, and it's not, I can't say it's a little boppy. But again, more music. It's sad that she got her music on a TV show before half of Love and Hip Hop. I don't need to watch Nene and Greg be romantic. We gonna fast forward through this. Honey. That's the only honey I'm gonna give you honey. Ooh, schoolboy said they about to break a hip in there. Meanwhile, across town, Cynthia stops by Kenya's at Maison Ditch. Girl, you went down to Goodwill and bought men's clothes and folded them to act like he was living there. Now, you said he was only coming in to town 2 to 3 times a week. Not a week, a month. A month. So he needs all these clothes for little weekend getaways. Why he need them suits when he ain't working there? That shit don't make no sense. He works in the city. So when he comes to Atlanta, it's play clothes. Play clothes. She's not gonna put on a suit for no reason. And not having all of them, like that's a work wardrobe. See, Kenya, you tried too hard. And you failed miserably. Because we can always see through your lies. That shit don't look like it's his style. Cynthia said he had this much stuff here. Cynthia was like, please, he popped by with, a little weekend bag. This is what Mark pops by with, a whole bag. And I can't even call it a whole bag because he wasn't fucking her. So Kenya packing up those fake clothes to take back. You ain't sending that shit to Mark. Oh, did you borrow that shit from your gay friend? I bet you borrowed that shit from Brandon. Yeah, you packing it up to give it back to him. Those look like Brandon's hats. Mm-hmm. Now hold on. Brooklyn's hanging out with her grandmama, but you can't talk to the woman. So you're having your child around people you don't know? Now that don't make no sense to me, grandmama or not. Girl, when Cynthia picked up them scissors, Kenya was like, no, these aren't my clothes. These are Brandon's. Gotta get them back in one piece. Meanwhile, across town, Cynthia now goes to visit Eva in her new home. Hopefully it won't get repossessed if she gets kicked off the show. Wow, Eva got that place decorated. Like, she was like, oh, no. You're not gonna embarrass the fuck out of me. I ain't letting you in here till everything's done. Child, pictures are hung up, the fireplace is going. It's the opposite of Nene's house. So Eva talking about the shit she going through with her baby daddy. And he's just nutty boo. So Cynthia gonna say she feel bad for Kenya, but Kenya don't have to settle. She's a catch. A catch what? Catch 22? Pretty on the outside, but funky on the in. Oh God, a guy named Michelle is gonna be Candy and Todd's marriage counselor. Y'all think they actually having issues or they just need something to talk about for the show to try to get their little spinoff? This is the second to last episode and we barely got any Nene. Barely. Not mad about it, just noticing this ain't her show no more. So Candy crying cause her kids is missing her and Todd's mad. Now Candy gonna say, well Toddler, you working a little too much too. I just live off my no scrubs money and be happy. Now we're talking about how Todd cheat with his daughter and Candy like, I want to give her a little something, but you always blocking the blessing. Ooh, Candy said they ain't fucking, so that means Todd's cheating. Not as good as it used to mean side piece. Candy, you talked all season about your nude scene and sex scene, but you ain't having one with Todd. That's his issue. That and his height.